So the all-new AirPods Pro is Apple's follow-up to the wildly successful AirPods, which were in need of a refresh and have some great new features. But are they worth $250? In this video, I want to help you answer that question by sharing the experiences I've had and find out if Apple's new AirPods Pro are worth the investment. Let's get started. Starting with the form factor. We have a new design on these AirPods Pro compared to the previous AirPods and EarPods we are accustomed to seeing, with the upper portion of the buds slightly slanted, a silicone tip to complement that slant, and a shorter stem with a recessed area which houses your touch controls. More on this later. The case itself is a little shorter and wider than the predecessing dental floss design, but not much has changed here with the ability to easily open and close the case, and a magnet strong enough to keep that lid intact when shaken, and magnets strong enough to keep those AirPods in the case. This case will be prone to scratches and general wear and tear. It's a less than 1 week old case to you now on screen. And on the bottom, we have the infamous Lightning port for charging up, and Apple includes a Lightning to USB Type-C cable in the box to charge, as Apple assumes you already own a Type-C charging brick from an iPhone 11 Pro, iPad Pro, or MacBook Pro if you're picking these up. Fair assumption. Now regarding the charging, the AirPods Pro charge very fast, getting around 65% juice in just 15 minutes of charging. Charging speeds taper off after that point, getting to a full 100% after exactly 1 hour. This quick charging is not the case with the case, getting just around 15% in that same 15-minute time frame and around 90% after an hour and a half. I was able to rock these for the advertised time frame of 5 hours at around 40 to 50% volume, switching between the noise cancellation and transparency modes during that test. It's not an all-day battery life, but that quick 15-minute charge to get you back to that 65% will most certainly then get you through your day. The reason I bring up that all-day battery metric is because these can be worn all day long and your ears will not feel fatigued at all. This is one of my favorite things about the AirPods Pro. I think they perfected the in-ear earbud because while it's in-ear with that new silicone tip design, it doesn't drive all the way into your ear canal, which provides excellent comfort all day long. Wearing these for longer periods of time is even more of a possibility thanks to that transparency mode I just mentioned. The easiest way to explain the quality of the transparency mode on these AirPods Pro is that it sounds like you are not wearing earbuds at all, and sound is entering your ears as it normally would. You're able to engage in conversation normally and hear everything around you. I have taken these on a few drives with the music volume relatively low, and I'm able to hear everything the same as if I wasn't wearing the AirPods at all, and they make for a great hands-free texting and calling solution when behind the wheel. With Siri enabled to send text and make phone calls, and Siri will also read you your text messages. A quick word on call quality. It is excellent. Not a whole lot of explanation needed here because it just works. And taking a call when your phone isn't nearby is very much possible with the superb Bluetooth range on these AirPods Pro. My Galaxy Buds can barely make it down the hallway without cutouts, whereas these AirPods Pro can extend from my bedroom to anywhere downstairs in the house, and it wasn't until stepping out of my house with the door closed behind me and walking an additional 30 feet or so until I finally lost connection. The AirPods are getting all of the little things right in a big way here. Now on the flip side of the noise pass-through feature is the noise cancellation. This is really nice if you want a little peace and quiet, or if you need to tone down some of the background noise in the office or wherever you are. This is not best-in-class noise cancellation by any means, but it's certainly good enough to block out unwanted noises and really helps me to focus at work, relax at home, or even shut everything out when going on a run. Now, alongside the excellent comfort is a great fit on the AirPods Pro. Running, exercising, and shaking all around proved to be no issue at all for the new in-ear design of these AirPods, and the noise cancellation also kept out a decent amount of wind noise on a windy day like this, which can be a nuisance on some earbuds that stick too far out of your ears and catch a lot of wind. And speaking of fighting the elements, the AirPods have water resistance to combat any rain or sweat these earbuds may take on. Now, the small portion that does stick out of your ear serves as your touch controls, and I absolutely love how this is implemented on the AirPods Pro. A criticism I've had in the past of some earbuds is when using touch controls right on the earbud, it can feel like you're pressing the earbud further into your ear, which can be uncomfortable. The controls on the stem solve this problem in addition to said controls working seamlessly. A single press is play pause, double press will skip your track, and a triple press will reverse your track. Holding down will switch between your transparency and noise cancellation modes, which greets you with a chime each time it is done. Also, whenever you press the stem, you will hear a click each time, which is very helpful. It might not seem like a big deal, but it is really nice getting that feedback with each press because a lot of earbuds don't give you indication of what is being registered when pressing or tapping to perform various controls, and it often leads to accidentally doing an action you didn't want to or spending extra time fumbling around with the controls. Everything you want is here except for volume controls. Man, this is a very important feature to me personally, if not the most important feature on an earbud, and it's a shame to not have it here. Okay, so it took this long to finally get to the audio quality on these AirPods Pro, but here it goes. The audio quality on the AirPods Pro sound way better than the original AirPods, and I think that has a lot to do simply with the new design. With that said, similar to the noise cancellation, these aren't best in class either in the audio department, with earbuds like the Powerbeats Pro and Galaxy Buds providing more pumping bass than these AirPods. The AirPods Pro still definitely get the job done with great highs and mids and good enough bass in my testing. And that feels like a great way to summarize my feelings on the AirPods Pro. While they don't provide the best bass and noise cancellation on the market, they do provide the best overall truly wireless earbud experience, from the snug yet super comfortable fit, perfectly implemented touch controls, seemingly nothing in your ear like transparency mode, paired with a compact case to quickly get you back up and running with quick charging and keep you running with several charges worth of battery inside. These AirPods Pro have created a standard for the best everyday earbuds, meaning they will complement your day-to-day life in many facets and do a great job of it at that. And if that is the type of earbud you're after, which I think is the case for many, then the AirPods Pro will be worth that upfront cost of $250. But if you prioritize certain features over others, you don't need every bell and whistle from your earbud, and don't want to spend an amount that can buy you a 9.7-inch iPad, then there are many other options to go with in this very much saturated earbuds market here at the end of 2019. But what are your thoughts on the AirPods Pro? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to the Shane Symonds YouTube channel today. Hope to see you guys around for the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.